How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie, and welcome back to the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel for your brief match review of Wolves 1, Leeds United 0. Leeds United knocked out of the Carabao Cup in round 3 at Molineux this evening. Oh well, let's just move on, Just before we get into it, smash that like button as always. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And yeah, let's get into it. We'll start off with the lineup. I said in my preview that wholesale changes would be made, and 10 changes were made to that Leeds United team. Only Jack Harrison starting tonight, which I'll get onto in a bit. I think that is very, very telling about who could be playing instead of him on Saturday against Tottenham. We saw the first of Joel Robles, who I thought had a okay enough game. Obviously, the goal at the end we will come to, but it is a very good finish from Boubacar Traore. Obviously, we saw a back four of Ayling, Llorente, Hjelde and Junior Firpo, with Click and JB, along with Gellart, Perkins, Joseph and Harrison as like a front four. And yeah, look, I thought first 20-25 minutes Leeds United were the better team. We created a lot of chances, especially in the first sort of 10-15. We were causing their goalkeeper a lot of issues. Wolves took a while to grow into the game, and I think that was a lot of that was down to us. I thought the youngsters that played tonight were very good. They took the chance really well. And I think it was very telling from the lineup how serious Marsch was taking this game tonight. This game tonight, for me, looking at it, was Marsch just giving the fringe players some minutes and also the youngsters their full debuts. It was just an opportunity for that to happen. I did think JB, I thought, was really good in that midfield. I liked the look of Perkins and Mateo Joseph as well. I thought they really stood out going forward. The passing, when I say technical ability, I'm not talking, Messi vibes or anything like that, but, real good quality on the ball. Gellart looked isolated up top at points, but he did put himself about a lot. Obviously, he did come off with a knock, which happens with him. He's quite injury prone himself. Bamford must have still been injured. Obviously, there was no place for him in the squad at all. But let's just talk about two of the players in that back line. I tweeted it out at half time. Diego Llorente and Junior Firpo are two of the worst players I've ever seen play for Leeds United. Maybe that's a bit extreme, actually. Maybe not Llorente. I think he's just got worse as he's gone on at Leeds. But Junior Firpo, I would have rather have seen Lawrence de Bock at left back tonight over Junior Firpo. People might say he was okay, which, yeah, he probably was. But a lot of the time, every time he was receiving the ball, he looked frightened to do it. He looked frightened to have hold of the ball. And you can't have that in a Leeds United team. He looked scared. And Llorente, very nervy, very erratic on the ball. It gives me nightmares every time he tries to sprint out from the back line. It's just like, you can't do it, Diego. You can't. You're not good at it. Please don't do that again. Thought Click was okay as well. Didn't really do anything that spectacular, but I thought it was fairly solid. Ayling was good going forward. Jack Harrison obviously operated on the right hand side where he is not effective. For me, that's not all down to him. That's down to Marsch playing him on the right, knowing that he's more effective on the left hand side. But Jack Harrison I thought was really poor tonight. I know I've just said there that a lot of it's not his fault, but some of it is, and some of his dead ball deliveries, some of the chances Leeds, half counter-attacks Leeds United were having that were destroyed by him. There was times where Ayling was making great overlapping runs, he just wasn't spotting him. And he was shitting himself a little bit. massively low on confidence at the minute is Jack Harrison, and as I alluded to a little bit earlier, the fact that he played tonight and not Willie Gnonto from the start. Anyway, I know he ended up coming on, didn't he, Willie? But the fact that Harrison started is very telling for me. That doesn't mean that he won't start against Spurs, because he might do still. Spurs, who also lost in the Carabao Cup tonight to Nottingham Forest. So we're both going into Saturday's game on the back of losses in the Cup, which is interesting as well. But yeah, look, the youngsters, as I said at the beginning, I thought were very good. They took their opportunities well. Sonny Perkins looks older than what he is. On the ball, he looks very mature, he's smart, decent football IQ for a young lad. Darko JB, he was putting himself about in tackles, his passing was good. So I do feel there was a lot of positives. Obviously, Wolves fielded a much stronger lineup than us. They were taking the game more seriously. You could tell that in how they were playing. They did grow into the game as it went on. And I think in the end, guys, let's just be brutally honest, it came down to who wanted it more and the quality and an individual error. Sam Greenwood against Bournemouth the other day came on and was one of the players that changed the game, his goal and his assist and everything. Came on tonight, thought it was okay until the error. He looked like he didn't have a clue where to place the ball. He receives it, he tries to turn one way, it didn't work, tried to turn the other way, gets dispossessed, Wolves break down the right hand side, it's a pass, spare man on edge at box once again. There's always a man left over with this way that Marsh wants to play. And it's a good finish from Traore in fairness. Can't really blame the goalkeeper for it. Obviously, unfortunate that they scored so late on in the game. I couldn't be bothered watching penalties anyway. I actually was thinking to myself at one point, even if they score, I would rather it just be over in 90 minutes if I'm being honest, because I couldn't have put myself through watching Junior Firpo take a penalty. But yeah, Firpo frightened on the ball, Llorente erratic on the ball. They were probably the only two players that I thought were poor tonight. And Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison was very bad tonight, in my opinion. Needs a rest out of the starting 11. And like I said, the fact that he made 10 changes but he kept Jack in makes me think that he could go with Gnonto against Tottenham, which I would be very excited to see. Am I disappointed we lost tonight? Yeah, but I'll be honest, I wasn't raging when Wolves scored. I could kind of see it coming. They were growing more and more into the game, and it came down to quality, an individual error, and the fact that they just wanted it more. You could just tell it was getting towards the end of the game, and it was like Leeds United were just accepting that they wanted to go to pens. Some of them didn't look bothered, especially in the first half. The first half was a very scrappy half from both sides. It wasn't a great half of football. It improved in the second half. But overall, guys, I'm not too disheartened. We didn't get hammered. We played well for spells in tonight's game. But like I said, individual error, quality, and they just wanted it more. And we move on to Spurs now on Saturday, the final game before the World Cup. So there'll be content out over the next few days. I'll be back tomorrow night with my predicted 11. Friday night will be match preview. Saturday there'll be a review after the game. Sunday, final say. So basically, guys, in a nutshell, I'm just saying, plenty of content coming on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel over the next few days, so keep it locked, hit that notification bell so that you're always aware of when I'm uploading. If you've enjoyed this, please smash that like button, please subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. We're nearly at 2k. If you could help me out, that'd be amazing, and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you again tomorrow night. Cheers.